Down this weekend over at Centerpoint Bar and Grill there at Tanger doing some comedy tonight about 8:30.
He's making the Low Country proud, ain't he?
Oh, he's something else.
Yeah.
He really is. And we were talking to him. This guy has sold more albums than just about anybody in the world. And as a rock star, he in the band, and then he turns right around and
starting down the same road
does a
in
country product, and he's got three number ones, one on the way, and a platinum album. It's right out of just an incredibly talented.
CMA, AMA.
Please, Gary, I'm so sorry to have cut you off.
That's okay.
Everyone be quiet. Gary speaking.
I was just trying to chime in on the conversation.
June's here. I'm sorry.
I'll turn the mic off. You go right ahead.
I'm used to all the attention.
Gary, why don't you come on over here? Because as part of June's show tonight and every night that she's out in the public doing, she has a new part of her show called Just June's Joke-a-Roke.
Jokerookie.
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 Yeah.
What is Jokerookie?
It's like karaoke for people who want to tell jokes.
Yep.
But can't remember them. You know how that is? When you say, oh, God, I heard a funny joke the other day. I wish I could remember that. That'd be funny to tell.
So Jokerookie, you want me to do Jokerookie?
Yeah, I want come over
boy.
here. And if you, by the way, you want to watch Gary doing Jokerookie, go ahead and click on your computer there, WEZL.com, keyword TV. Weasel TV powered by Burger King.
How does this Jokerookie work?
Just like karaoke.
So I have to read the words as they are highlighted.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
It's going to bring it, and pretend now we're in a nightclub, and Gary's had several drinks.
That's a stretch.
And now he's going to get up on stage and tell you a joke that he cannot remember. Here's how it works.
All right, this joke.
Okay, wait a minute.
Oh, Lord.
I think it went off. Oh, my God. You know, this is what happened to me. I don't have any technical know-how.
Yeah, I would never have guessed that.
Hello.
At all.
Hold on. Let me find it. I don't have a...
Meanwhile, coming up at 8:10 this morning, it's the CMA Song of the Day when you hear George Strait sing Troubadour. Be caller 10 at 721-1035, 800-859-1035. And you win yourself music from Brad Paisley and Carrie Underwood. Our last qualifier for that CMA trip to Nashville, courtesy of Arista Records, Nashville, ABC News 4, and, of course, WEZL.
And then we'll pick a winner before 10 this
And
morning.
we'll announce a winner. And also, last day for you to stop by our friends over at Dick Smith
I wouldn't do
Chevrolet.
that one.
No.
I'm seeing some of the titles on these jokes.
Well, you know, I have to have jokes for all kinds of people.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to hear Gary say that one.
Especially as drunk as he is. You know what I'm saying?
As a matter of fact, we're going to be doing. I've hooked up with the Whitmire brothers, which is the Whitmire Variety Show.
Oh, that sounds
in
good.
Charlotte, and we're going to do a karaoke Jokerookie contest.
Your mama jokes, the
Yeah.
lawyer. Oh, here it is.
There it is. Do this one for me, Gary.
Do this now. Okay, now pretend.
This joke is the Lord and the Devil's baseball game. Mm-hmm. All right, on Jokerookie, one day the devil challenged the Lord to a baseball game. Smiling, the Lord proclaimed, "You don't have a chance. I have Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, and all the greatest players up here. Yes," snickered the devil, "but I have all the umpires."
That's the way it works, ladies and gentlemen.
And see, that time back, y'all were talking about baseball.
Yeah, and see, everybody in the room's real drunk anyway, so everybody be laughing.
They'll be rolling
They'll
on the
say,
floor,
God, that
man.
guy's a comedian. Why don't he do that for
awesome.
a living? That's
Isn't
it.
that cute?
So anybody can be a comedian tonight.
Anybody can be a comedian, you know, and I'm even doing a volume for children, knock-knock jokes and stuff like that, you know.
Teach them to read and stuff.
And it teaches them to, well, you know what? I'm finding that a lot of adults need to learn how to read.
You know, you're right. That's amazing how bad that is.
You know, it's a sad statement about America.
I was listening to a fellow do an interview about being illiterate, and this guy was a truck driver up in I think it was Michigan somewhere, and he'd been driving a truck for 15 years. Couldn't read a lick.
Couldn't read a lick.
And he said that they'd tell him to deliver this load to such and such a place.
Right.
Well, he didn't know where that was, but he acted like he could read.
Yeah.
So he'd look at it, and okay, I got it, and he'd jump in his truck, and he'd take off, and then he knew where to stop along the way and ask people, okay, how do I get to this? And they would tell him, go turn left, turn right, and he'd go that, and he'd stop and ask somebody else, well, where do I go from here? And he made it. He faked everybody out for 15
Wow.
years.
Amen. And you know what? And that's prior GPS.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
And
I'm about to kill my GPS woman.
you tired of that?
Oh, I'm so tired of
I
her.
turned her off.
Yeah, I shot mine one day.
Did you really?
Yeah, down in Atlanta, because I knew not to get on 75 in the middle of daytime traffic, and she's going, didn't I tell you to turn?
Does yours talk to you that way?
Didn't I tell you to turn?
Yeah.
Oh, now I got to recalculate, girl.
Yeah.
I'm recalculating. Okay, see what you've done? Now I got to recalculate.
Now you can. I didn't know you could download Oprah into your GPS. I really didn't.
They need a man one. My girlfriend said she's going to come up with a man one and put it on
A
LegalZoom.
man voice.
Yeah, y'all can go LegalZoom.com and go ahead and vote for me because I might win a commercial because that's what I did with my Joke-a-Roke.
You got it signed up through LegalZoom?
I got it copyrighted through LegalZoom.
Well, why don't I do the voice for your car? For your GPS.
Oh,
Why
I love it.
Hey, June.
Hey,
Turn left on. What do you think?
my voice is heavier than yours. Boy, this midlife crisis is something. I'm going through the change. I just ain't sure what I'm changing into.
We'll find out tonight out at Centerpoint Bar. What time's the show start tonight, darling?
8:30.
Ish. And
Yeah.
what time's that fella before you? What's his
That
name?
needs a job.
Yeah. What's his name?
8:30-ish.
What time's his name?
Clinton Orr.
Clinton Orr. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Funny
That's-
little boy. He's learning. You know, I've got a lot of little babies I brought up, and I'm
Yes,
so
you
proud
have.
of them. They getting funny, you know.
And you need shrimp.
Yeah, and don't forget, we need shrimp. We broke,
Yeah.
and we need shrimp. And this is becoming the end of shrimp season, so you know it's getting
You got a
scarce out
cooler,
there.
right? All they need to do is just bring you a
Just
Ziploc bag of
bring
them.
me some shrimp.
All right.
I don't care. They can have the heads on. They can be fully dressed. Tuxedo.
Doesn't matter.
Two little pair of shoes.
You know what? My dad has some shrimp in the freezer he's been trying to give out. I'll go get his shrimp.
Will you? Now, don't lie to me, boy. I take my shrimp stuff serious. Don't
Yeah,
lie
you
to
don't
me.
want to mess with that.
No.
I get you a Ziploc bag of shrimp.
You know why I love you?
Why is it?
Because you love me.
Dad.
You ought to kiss him again.
No, we've already been through. We've already been through that.
Mom's kissed him earlier. You ought to kiss on him.
One day I put my lips on Rick.
I understand. Well, you're not the first woman to say that. 7:55 at WEZL.
Now, Weasel time.